Hey there, welcome back to the Sensible Penny. Last time we talked about where to start your budgeting journey. Today we're talking about the next bite-sized step, gathering the information you need to actually build your budget. And don't worry, this is not about judgment or shame. It's about curiosity and clarity. Before we dive in, I want to remind you, this is a no shame, no blame, no judgment zone. When you look back at your past spending, emotions might pop up. Maybe guilt, fear, or even embarrassment. That is completely normal. When it happens, pause, take a deep breath, remind yourself this is just information. You're not being graded. You're learning how to make better choices going forward. As Maya Angelou said, do the best you can until you know better. Then, when you know better, do better. That's exactly what we're doing here. Learning so we can do better. All right, let's get practical. Here's what you'll need to gather before you can build your budget. You'll want 3 to 6 months of bank statements, credit card statements, and your pay stubs. If you can print them out, do it. It's usually easier to highlight and make notes by hand. If printing isn't an option, you can download or review them online. Just make sure to keep those files safe. Your financial information is private and it deserves to be protected. Now, you might be wondering why 3 to 6 months? 1 month just doesn't tell the whole story. 3 to 6 months shows your real patterns, your typical spending, your irregular income, and those sneaky once-a-year expenses like insurance renewals or memberships. If your income and bills are pretty consistent, 3 months is fine. If they vary a lot, go for 6. You'll get a clearer, more realistic picture that way. Let's start with your income, the first side of the budgeting equation. If you're salaried or have a steady paycheck, this part's easy. Look at your pay stub or bank statements for a typical month. Add them up. That's your monthly income. If your income is variable, it takes one extra step. Add up everything you've earned over the last 3 to 6 months. Then divide by the number of pay periods. That average is what you'll use for budgeting. And if you sometimes get bonuses or unexpected income, you can leave those out of your regular budget. That way, you're not counting on money that might not come. When those bonuses do arrive, try the 90-10 rule. 90% goes towards saving, investing, or paying down debt, and 10% can go towards something fun. That way, you're making progress and enjoying life. Next, look at what you spend. We'll break it into 3 categories: fixed, flexible, and non-monthly expenses. Start with your fixed expenses. These are the bills that stay the same each month, like rent, insurance, or your cell phone plan. Go through your bank and credit card statements and highlight anything that repeats monthly. Make a list with who you pay, how much, and when the bill is due. Now, divide those into 2 groups: necessary fixed expenses and optional fixed expenses. Necessary ones are things like rent or car payments, the stuff you have to pay to keep life running. Optional ones are things like streaming services or meal kits. Nice to have, but not essential. Next, look at your flexible expenses. These change from month to month. Groceries, gas, coffee, eating out, entertainment. Add up each category for 3 to 6 months, then divide by the number of months to get an average. That average gives you a realistic starting point for your future budget. Finally, let's talk non-monthly expenses. These are bills that don't show up every month, like property taxes, annual memberships, or car insurance renewals. List them with the amount, due date, and how often they happen. Knowing these ahead of time helps you avoid that, oh no, I forgot my registration was due, panic moment. Quick pause here for something that surprises a lot of people: subscriptions. The average American spends around $219 a month on them. Netflix, Spotify, photo storage, maybe a meal kit. When you list them out, ask yourself, do I use this regularly? Does it still add value to my life? If the answer is no, cancel it. You'll free up money for things that actually matter to you. You've just done the groundwork for your budget. And while this part might not feel glamorous, it's where financial awareness truly begins. You've gathered your information, looked at your spending patterns, and now you understand your income. That's powerful. Next time, we'll take all this data and turn it into a plan that actually works for you. Until then, take a moment to celebrate. You're doing the hard, important work of understanding your money. Remember, progress is built one small, sensible step at a time. If you found this helpful, please hit like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.